こんばんは。I think today will mostly be English speakers watching since it's so late. So I'll try to talk in English. So I'm working on the next request. So we did a vote. We did this vote in the community. Hello, Laverina. You're so early. Welcome, welcome. It's probably the most EU friendly time stream I've done. Yeah, I don't know why the screenshot's so small, but this is a result of the vote that we did. And I don't know how to make this bigger. And you can see that Wanderer and Shao got 56% of the votes. I guess it's to be expected. It's funny though, like, for how popular Wanderer is every time I do a vote, in terms of like which of my videos get views, like I think both my last like solo Durin video and my last solo low end video, they're both actually doing better in terms of views than my last, than the Wander and Scara video I just uploaded. So I think it's just like the people who interact really like Wander. But I mean, those are mainly the people I make videos for, the people who actually bother to interact. So I will keep making Wanderer content. But the person who requested this, it was supposed to just be character requests, but they also requested a motion, and I said I might be able to do the motion that they requested. And I looked on YouTube and no one's done this motion with this particular pair of characters yet, so I think I'm going to actually go with their motion request as well. Let me look up who requested this. This was requested by user this was requested by user Lord Vati 6255. Wait, no, that's someone else. they requested Kanish and Shao. Wait, where's the Wanderer and Shao? My notes are very unorganized. Oh, here we go. Wait, no. There it is. Yaksha Reina. User Yaksha Reina requested this video. First, I'll show you, I haven't like started anything yet. I'll show you what this looks like without any editing, because the hat is like going to be a nightmare. And it's a really long song too. I think this is one of those where the video itself is going to be very simple because all of the work is going to go into fixing that hat. It's especially bad. I mean, the main problem is that this is a motion where it comes with the camera and you're not allowed to edit the camera, so I can't cut anything with the camera. I think that's the hardest part. So if I'm really having trouble fixing a part, I think I just have to do part of the video with no hat. There, right there. That one's going to be a pain. This whole part, actually. But I do really like how this looks on them. So I don't want to change motions, especially since it was requested. I like this part. I was actually amazed no one did this with Shao and Wander, because I looked on YouTube and like every other Nemo Boy combination I feel like has a video for this. I guess that's why it was requested. I saw a video with Wander and Scar of this, and I was like, oh, he has the hat on, like what do they do with the hat? And it's just, they just ignored that it's clipping into the hat. It's just clipping into the hat for the whole video. They just went, you know, pretend like we don't see. But that I think I'd rather just not have the hat than have it clipping the whole time. Personally. But I respect the MMDers' decision to just save hours of their life to not fix it. I could also not do the full song. How long is the whole song? I think it's like 8,000 frames. I'm not sure how long that is in seconds. Here, let me put on the There we go. It's over 4 minutes. 4 minutes and 20... 4 minutes and 30 seconds, pretty much. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'm going to give myself because I have to finish, I think I want to be finishing 4 requests a month to be able to get everyone's requests done before the year ends. And I'm usually working on 2 requests at a time. I'll work on one on the stream and one off the stream. And so I'll probably give this a solid 2 weeks of work and I'll see what I can do. 2 weeks of shared work with whatever other stuff I'm working on. So maybe like if I stream like 3 days a week, my streams are like 2 to 3 hours each. I'll give this like 15 hours of work and see how much I can do. Yeah. I mean, the issue with the song being super long too is I'm gonna be really tired by the time I finish editing the motion. And I'm probably only gonna really have the energy to do like 2 scenes. I could reuse one, like, I could do 2 reuse scenes. But 2 scenes for a 4-minute video is like, that's a really boring video. Like, it's like 2 minutes of one scene is just a really long time. Like for 4 minutes I would want to usually do like 4 scenes. But maybe reusing 4 scenes is the answer. It's just I don't have that many scenes with Xiao that I could reuse. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Would you rather watch me struggle with Wanderer's hat or edit the expression morphs on Xiao's model? Because I could do either order. But I do need to do the expression morphs before I start editing expressions. I mean, I have to do one or the other at some point. It's just whichever one you feel like watching. The question is, which one should I do first? Not that option, alright. I don't think this is going to be very interesting to watch. But, you can at least listen to some Genshin OST. I'm not going to be motion editing. Is there a Genshin area OST you want to listen to, by the way? I feel like I'm always listening to Mondstadt because it's just at the beginning of the playlist. What area of music do you like, Samantha? Alright, let me scroll down this super long playlist. Where's this? Oh wait, this is still Inazuma. Scrolling down the playlist, give me a second. This is like a character trailer, I think. Inazuma. Is this Samira? I know this is Li Wei. This makes me realize how many songs are in Genshin. I'm scrolling down this list and this is like, oh, here we go. Song number 508 is Sumeru. Let me know if I need to change the music volume too. Alright. Time to give Xiao's model surgery. This isn't going to be very fun to watch, but we get the nice, get to listen to nice music while we're at it. I like how I have a model that I named Xiao Lady Crazy, because like a year ago I was like, I'm gonna make this song Lazy Crazy with all the Nemo boys. I got like 5% into like editing the motion, and then that project got abandoned. Hello, welcome. This is the Xiao and Wanderer MMD. I'm not gonna play it all again, but this is what I'll be working on. Right now I'm working on editing Xiao's model because I haven't worked with him for a long time. Yeah, I like to name my model edit versions based on like what songs I use them for, rather than doing like version 1.2 or whatever. Because I usually remember what order I made the videos in. And it's funny because I'm actually making Lady Crazy with totally different characters from different genre. It's one of the request videos, which I'm like 80% done with. I'm almost done with that video. So what I'm doing to his model here is I'm adding on more expression morphs to make him more expressive. So it's gonna look a little funny. Because first all we're gonna do is I'm gonna take all his eye parts, it's just gonna be his eyes. It's gonna look really cursed for a second. I'm just making sure that only his eye parts were selected. And first I'm gonna be making two morphs. One is a morph where the eyes get squished. It's going to look really funny. You'll see why I'm doing this soon. I think I don't put an S here. Right, the playlist died. Hopefully that'll work. And I'm also going to make one where his eyes become narrow. Chao is also my favorite character when I, well, not when I started, I guess shortly after I started. I guess he was my favorite character as soon as I met him. This one looks funny too. It kind of gives him like cat eyes. I have a funny story regarding Xiao. I don't know if I've told you, because I feel like I've told this story a lot. There, so Xiao is my like favorite character, and I actually started MMD for Xiao way back in the day because I wanted to do something for like good luck on his banner, and I was like really into watching MMDs, and I was like, I either want to start, or like I either want to make an MMD with Xiao, or I want to try dancing one of the MMDs I like that had Xiao in it, and I can't dance, so I chose MMD. Also, this playlist is broken. Let me see if I can fix it. And I was like really hyped, like made a Xiao MMD back in the day. And then I didn't really understand, like Genshin was my first gacha, and I didn't really understand like the 50-50 system. And I lost the 50-50, and I got to like 70 pulls, and I couldn't get him, and I was just so devastated that like he used to be my favorite character, and then it's just like every time I saw him in game I would just get super sad. And meanwhile you're randomly dancing at work at the bus station. MMD songs. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely not a dancer. Yeah, and then time passed and his rerun came around. And again, I didn't quite have enough pulls for guaranteed if I lost the 50-50. And again, I lost the 50-50 and I missed Xiao by like 10 pulls. I think it took me a full 2 years to get Xiao. It was so sad. And I don't think I've like ever fully recovered from that. Like I got him on his third rerun, which I also lost the 50-50 on. Yeah, I always think about, yeah, I remember I was so upset that I have like my global MMD server, right? I was so upset that I banned the word shao in my server. And I wouldn't let people mention or like share their polls or like talk about him for like months. My friends called it the Dark Ages. Okay, hopefully I fixed the playlist. Yeah, all my old friends know about it. I was genuinely so incredibly upset that I lost the 50-50 twice. In fact, the third time, I just like gave in and I ended up paying. Because I don't think I would have been able to get him if I didn't pay the third time. He's really playing hard to get. What was I doing? But yeah, I still think about how there's like probably an alternate universe somewhere where I won that first 50-50 for Shao and I became a Shao main. Okay, the playlist is officially broken. I don't know what to do. It won't go next. Maybe if I reopen the browser? And maybe I'll try this other playlist that just says Sumeru OST. Yeah, YouTube's freezing up. Just check this playlist real quick. Okay. I think this should fix the music problem. We're on the fourth one. Here we go. Okay. Let's go back to this. I'm gonna open Lohan's model because I keep forgetting how to do this part. need his settings. I guess I'm not actually opening him. Just his settings. On the bright side, if I might have never started MMD if it weren't for Xiao, so yeah, I like MMD because it's so easy to start. Like programs like Blender and Unity, like you need to have like a background in all that like techie software stuff to do. But MMD just kind of like you don't need to know anything complicated to start MMD. Like anyone can start. That it looks difficult. What I'm doing now is kind of difficult, but you don't have to do this. You'll see what I'm doing soon. But it doesn't really make that big of a difference. What I'm doing now is actually like makes a little bit of difference for expressions. So if you're like really into making expressions, it is nice to know. What's he doing? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, once I get past this like complicated part and you actually see what I did, it'll be really cool. You just gotta figure out this part here. So I don't know that I ever separated out his highlights. In fact, what I'm doing here is something that I haven't even done on the on my Wanderer model. This is like something I wanted to do on his model because it's an edit that I haven't done for him yet. Oh, this is the UV. Sorry, it looks kind of scary. I forgot I made a red eye edit for him. Yeah, I'm so used to looking at like the scary the scary model parts. Alright, let's see if I did this right. Alright, so the point of that is so that I can move his highlights around. See? Moved it too much. Yeah, so all that was to move the highlight around. How long does it usually take to make one MMD video? As long as I want it to. As long as I want to spend time. But usually I guess in hours. On a high effort, I would say how about a medium effort? I'd say a medium effort video is about 10 hours for me. That's like I might be like streaming or like watching something on the side and I'm not like focusing completely, but in terms of hours I'm technically working on it, probably about 10 hours for a medium effort video. A low effort video I can make in like 1 hour. This current one, I'm aiming for a medium effort video, so probably about 10 to 15 hours. So now that that's done, this is the fun part. So I personally like to add 3 morphs. It's gonna look funny. So I'm gonna do this first. Before I forget. So before I forget, I want to check to see if these still work. Okay. Just make sure I didn't mess any of that up. I also want to check. That still works. That still works. Still works. Good. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I made this red eye edit for my Kamipoina video. It's from a while ago. Wow, that was so long ago. There it is. Hey, where'd it go? I used the red eye video, or red eyes in this video. See the red eyes. I don't know if y'all remember this one. This was from my idol video. Could even do fun stuff like this. Your favorite video, thank you. It's gonna look really funny for a second. So what I'm doing is I'm making a edited blink morph. We got a nice blinking face here. Save that. Then we could go back to the screen. And now he has an edited blink. I love this song too. So it essentially makes it so there's more movement in his blinking. And it makes it look more animated. I think next time, I like to do one edit every time I use a model again. That's why my like Wander has like a bunch more edits than a lot of my models. And I think next time I edit Xiao, I want to make it so the black part of his iris is also like change shape a little bit, but I think for now this is good. Yay. So now here the movement of the highlight's a little exaggerated, but I think in motion it'll look better this way. I'm gonna do the same thing for smile. Yeah, it really makes the expressions more animated. I only started doing this like, I mean, the highlight moving, I think the first model I did on was Varka. This is kind of like something I've been doing very recently. I know he would never smile like this, but don't worry about it. Yeah, maybe he'll start smiling for us. Maybe just for the traveler. Yes. This one there isn't as much change, but it's a very slight difference. Yeah, he looks cute when he smiles. He should do it more. And add that. Lastly, this is kind of a funny one, but it's actually really helpful for animating. He's gonna look kind of funny. Yeah, we need more Shao in the game. I agree. So this is essentially like a surprised face. This one I don't really use like a very high value, but it makes his eyes much more animated when used together with the other morphs. Yeah, at least he'll always show up for Lantern, right? So next, I'm gonna do a couple more things that will look funny. Use her. I feel like his hair isn't very tiny. And it's just me being lazy. Do the face highlight first. Are you all excited for any of the new characters coming up? Odette's design? Yeah, she's pretty. I might pull on her if, what's his name? Alyosha? I don't know how to say that. Yeah, him. If he's on, I said it right, wow. If, he's on her banner, I might pull. He had a dog in his drip art, so... Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll definitely pull her then. I guess it also depends on who the other rerun is. I do feel like I might want to save my 5-star pity for like other characters coming up too. I was excited for the other boy in that trailer. Names are so hard. Oh, that starts with an M. Media? Something like that. I'm excited for him. I completely forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, highlights. Ah. Sorry about that. Jump scared by wrong texture. Yeah, that Trista is really pretty too. There's a lot of cool looking characters coming up. You know, I really like how tiny Xiao's vision is. I feel like he has one of the smallest visions in the game. Yeah, I think it's the smallest too. I can't think of anyone who has smaller, at least. I forgot where Navia's vision was. I have her too. I just don't remember. It's on the back of her skirt or dress. It's on her arm. Right, I think I have Navia's model installed, downloaded. Oh, you're right. No, hers is definitely bigger, I think. Let's have a competition. I guess it's kind of close. Like, Shaw's is like flat. Like, hers is rounded, so I think, like, technically hers is bigger. Yeah, it's interesting. I was watching this one stream where the streamer was pretty much rating all the characters based on how good their vision placement design was. I thought that was pretty interesting. Yeah, is gaming's voice actor. He was streaming Genshin, and he was doing a stream like that. I remember. Japanese voice actor. Yeah, I went through a phase where I was just like watching a bunch of game streams or like streams in general of like the Genshin Japanese voice actors just streaming random stuff. The English voice actor for Xiao is a woman? Whoa, I had no idea. I don't really listen to the voices in in English. I actually really like Xiao's Chinese voice actor. I used Xiao's Chinese voice actor's song cover for Xiao MMD once, and I remember the voice actor retweeted my MMD tweet, and I was so happy. Yeah, if I still have that video up. It's really old. I do. That was 4 years ago. Where'd it go? This one, I was so obsessed with Kinsen covers. It's back-to-back Kinsen covers here. And he also voices Changyun. I think it's really funny how like some of the characters share the same voices. Like, if I remember correctly, the voice actor for Chi-Chi in Japanese is the same as the voice actor for Naida. And there's that one time where we like hear Naida's voice before we like meet her. She's just like a mysterious voice at that point, and I'm like, why is Chi-Chi talking to us like this? I was just so confused. Right now, I'm setting things up so it's easier to control how much everything glows. there's this effect called autoluminous, and I'm essentially making it so all these parts have separate sliders to control how much that effect makes the material glow. I'll show you in a second once I finish setting it up. So without any other effects, just this one effect called autoluminous. I can use these sliders. So like this one makes the face highlight glow. This one makes the eye highlights glow. This one makes the eyes glow. This one makes the eyes on the mask glow. This one makes the vision glow. And I don't think there's anything else on him that I need to make glow. So that part's done. Gotta love the shiny. It's so dark. Let's look at his hair texture. I think once I finish his hair highlight, his model is done for now. Oh, I wanted to check his skin material. Usually I would separate out the neck and ears, but I don't think I'll need to. This part is usually a lot easier, but his highlights are like, oops, his highlights are so dark. I think I have to like manually do this. Oh shoot. Pretend that I can actually see. This is... It's a little different than rim lighting. I guess it's kind of like rim lighting, yeah. I'm pretty much masking just the highlight area, and I'm gonna make it so only the light only falls on the highlight parts of the sphere. Newer Genshin models, they already have this done. Like, the official does it for us. In fact, I wonder if there's an updated model for Shao that I could have just downloaded. Oh well, it isn't too hard to do. No, you don't need to do this. In fact, I was thinking about not doing this because it's not really necessary. The only reason I'm doing this is because I think Wanderer's model has this on the official. And like if one person has it and the other doesn't, it looks weird. If this is a Shao solo video, I think I would just not do this. I'll show you what this does in a second here. I feel like I should talk about how for like my first maybe 3 years of MMDing, I didn't do any of this. I mean, that's why I don't have it done on Xiao's model. Like, you could still make MMDs that look good without doing all this extra work. So now, on that, this is going to be way too bright, but try this. Yes, these are just like little things that I've learned. It's too bright. This is essentially what I'm doing. So lately I learned that you could do a lot of cool stuff with this. Like, I can add in like bits of green. This is kind of trial and error at this point, but see, a bit of green now. Isn't quite the right color. Yeah, this is something I learned how to do like maybe a couple months ago. so many cool things you can do with sphere maps. Of green. I like this. Yeah, there's actually something. In fact, I guess I'll do this for Xiao because I did it for Wander, and they're gonna be in the same video. Could also do similar with the eyes. What should I do with his eyes? So I'll show you how it looks on Wander. See how there's a little bit of like extra light that shows up in his eyes when I move the camera. I don't know why it's not showing up on the left side, but I think it's just the camera angle. This is using the same method I used for the hair. And I think I will give Xiao something like that too. I just need to think about what I actually want to do with his eyes. Maybe I should like look at his art, like his 2D art for ideas. Because he doesn't really have anything in the texture indicating like where to put extra light. Except maybe like here? Why is it so... is it so low quality? Where is his high quality drip art? This one better? No, this one's also... Okay, I guess I'm gonna look at his birthday art. What song did I use for this? Here, I could use a break from doing the model. Let's listen to the song once. It's Yo-Yo by REOL. I haven't edited this at all, so don't mind Wander punching his hat. I haven't started this. Guess this is what it looks like without editing anything. Before the struggle. Oh, this is a famous song. I'm surprised you haven't heard it. I have the link to the original song in the stream description if you want to go take a look. It's such a long song. It's gonna take me like 4 hours to edit the motion, if not longer. And I spent almost 2 hours on the model. Yeah, I think the backgrounds are gonna be really simple because everything else is gonna take too much time. There are some really good Genshin MMDs for this song. I was watching some of them before I started this. Like I see there's like 2 really popular videos of this song with Xiao and Kazuha. I know there's a video with Wander, Skara, and Kazuha out there too. Everyone uses Kazuha for this song. That's the song. It's a good song. It's a pretty old motion. I think like a 4-year-old motion. Surprised I haven't used it before. Let's figure out what we're gonna do with these eyes. Oh yeah, I was looking at Xiao art to see how his official art makes his eyes look. I found his standing art. Xiao's standing art like doesn't really show his eyes very well. Maybe this. I just realized that most of Xiao's official arts have his face like mostly facing the side. Put the background music back on. So I don't really have much for reference. I think I'm just gonna wing it. Get his hair texture out again. In the texture, I could see like very slight areas that are brighter than others. When in doubt, just make random shapes. This is a lot of trial and error. I mean, people with like actual art knowledge will know exactly where these eye highlights should go. Like accents, light accents should go. Unfortunately, I am not a artist. actually turned out really subtle. I do want to make it subtle though, so maybe I could do a little subtle. I'll go with this. And like I did with the hair, I can actually do colors. Sphere overlay too, but I don't think I want to. I think Xiao's model is done. Pretty sure I finished everything I wanted to do. Yeah, the sphere, the thing I just added, will show up more in MMD, I think. So I can check it once in MMD. It's very subtle. I think this is how I want it though. All right. I can load Xiao in. Make sure everything works in motion. Give him a shader too. I do. I speak English and Japanese. I live in America, but I'm Japanese, so do you speak Korean? I noticed your name's Korean. I mentioned this last time, but I took Korean for 1 year. Wait, were you here last time? So sorry, it might have been someone else with a Korean name. I can actually still read a little bit. Like, I might be able to read your name if I try really hard. Let me zoom in. Let's see. Does your name say Kukbun Choa? Is that right? It was a long time ago. Yay, I got it right. I actually know what Choa means. Choa means like. I don't know what Kukbun means though. You like something. That means wander. Oh, that's so cool. So wander in Korean is kukbun. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I learned a new Korean word today. That's so cool. The nickname, is it kind of like hat guy in English? Hat guy is so silly. A wanderer has a lot of names because, like, some of us just call him Skara. And then there's, you could call him Wanderer, you could call him whatever name you named him. Or you can call him Hat Guy in English. And then, like, the Fatui Skara in English, we called him Balladeer. And yours Kuni. I named mine Scar. And like, I've been calling him Scar for like 3 years or however long it took him to come out. I was like, I'm not gonna stop now. And mine's Skara in Japanese. Maybe that's why I went through. It did work. I was actually worried it wouldn't work either, but it did. Yeah, you can rename him Skara. Yes, it's fine. I'm gonna edit some of the morphs on Skara. I try to call him Wander when I'm like talking on stream, because when I'm doing like a Wander in Skara, the 2e Skara, MMD, it gets really confusing. In fact, I already confused myself because in my Wander like model edits folder, like half of my saved edits are called Wander and half of them are called Skara. Because I keep forgetting I need to name him Skara, I mean Wander, for my MMD folder so it doesn't get confusing. There's our boy. So I'm gonna do with Wander today is he has most of the edits that I just did on Xiao, but he doesn't have the moving eye highlights. So today I want to give him moving eye highlights. And I think I could do something really fun with Wander because he has 2 highlights, it seems. Although one might just be textured on. I'll have to look at that. Because right now when he blinks, like his highlights don't move. So like this white part gets covered when he blinks. I think it would be nice to be able to make these move. These 2. I just realized they might be textured on, so this might be difficult. It's doable, but it might take me a while. I think I can stream this until I'm done. So isn't the time really late in Korea right now? I was just thinking. Because I know it's really late in Japan, and Korea's only an hour apart. Let's look at his eye texture. Oh, cursed texture again. Us MMDers are very used to looking at that first screen. Oh, it is textured on. It's okay. This isn't going to stop me from making Wanderer's eyes expressive. So I think this is my first time trying this, but I have an idea and I think it's going to work. His eyes are pretty. Yeah, his highlights are so far up that, like, they disappear as soon as he closes his eyes. Okay, so I'm going to try is first separate out these two highlights. Let's start with one, in case this method ends up not working. The problem with that, I messed something up. Problem with that is when this is gone, it's going to leave, like when this moves around, it's going to leave like a blank space here. So I think what I have to do is take his original texture and color it in. I'm gonna imagine what this would have looked like without the highlight there, which it looks like it's just solid color. Luckily, makes my life much easier. You know what I should do? Wait. Scratch all that. Let's put a layer behind it. This will make sure I don't have any random transparency. Wander's getting eye surgery today. He's getting his highlights taken out. And keep the other side as is for now. So one texture is going to be this highlight, and then one is going to be this background. I'm going to try this. Why did I remove the eye highlight? I'm going to try something, and if it works, it's going to be really cool. So I'm gonna try. Essentially, what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna try to take this highlight and like be able to move it around so that he can use this highlight to be more expressive. So I separated, or I made the highlight into its own layer. So now I need to save this highlight texture, which I should probably just make fully white. Yeah, hopefully it works. This is the first time I'm trying this. This is what I was talking about, how like you don't need to do all this to make MMDs look good. It's a very gradual process of, you know, one day I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try giving Wander some extra highlights, extra expressions. Try my best. If this works, I'm gonna be able to make Wander extra expressive and it's gonna be great. So this is, let me check it again. Let's give this some smoothing. Okay. Maybe a little bit of blur. Why does it look so... Let me edit this a little bit. Doesn't look very smooth. Okay, good enough. So this will be the highlight texture. And this will be the original texture. The downside of this is I'm gonna have to do the same setup for the other eye textures. Oh, he's not done yet. But I'll worry about that later. Let's first try the main eye here. I haven't changed anything yet. I don't know that I needed a blur. Am I gonna be able to undo the blur? Oh no. That's the wrong texture. Wait, what? Wonder would be rude. It catches you staring for too long. I feel like he would glare at you and then leave. Like he would make you fully aware that he noticed that you were staring at him and then leave. Oh wait, I know what I did wrong. Wait, do I? Oh, okay. So now the highlight and the eyes should be on another layer, if I did it right. What are you? Where's that other eye highlight coming from? Yeah. He would either like glare or he would say a snarky comment. For real. Here we go. I might just use this highlight texture that I made before. I kind of like it, how it looks better. Now we have the highlight on a separate layer. You could totally make a comment back. I would be so intimidated. Alright, now I'm gonna do that same setup that I did earlier with Xiao for the eye bones. Who do I like best? Wander, Scar, Kabukimono? I think definitely Scar. How about you? I really want them to make Scar's old design playable. Like, it doesn't have to make sense in the story, just let us play as him. Like, they should have made it like in Star Rail, where you could, like, they've made Scar playable, and then like later on they made Wanderer playable. That would have been great. How does that work with the fails? Well, I mean, if you look at his current skills, he takes his hat off when he floats up, right? So like most of his like attack motions are him without his hat anyways. And they could have just like done more of that kind of simplifying. Like they could have made it work. Like, don't we have other characters with hats? Definitely do. Yeah, no, I just love Scar's design. talking about his hat, it has so many metal decorations on it. If by accident would hurt. It would. It also makes you think, like, that'd be so heavy. Just for him, because floor. No, like when in MMD, when I'm making the bands, like these metal things are constantly next to him. Like veil, it's like no big deal, but these, it would actually hurt so bad. Alright, let's see if this worked. It worked! He has moving highlights now. I can't move it that far, but it's enough range of motion, I think. Yay! So I want to do the same thing with this side. It's so much work. It's okay, it'll be worth it. What I do to procrastinate the actual problem of having to fix the motion for his hat. So, for the other side, what I'm doing now is not helping me with the hat in the slightest. This is just, his eyes are gonna look pretty. just funny because the motion I'm using, there's like barely any close-ups. I might make a short wander video that has like a lot of face close-ups, just so I can like feel good about what I did today. I'm thinking this time, rather than cutting over the texture, maybe I'll draw over it. It'll be cleaner that way. It just like wasn't very clean on the other side. If I can paint bucket this. Okay. It's a little bigger than it used to be, but it's fine. This is the part where I wish I was better at art. I think it's close enough. Yeah, Genshin's music is so good. I feel like there aren't that many soundtracks that you can listen to without it playing the game and still enjoy. Oh, that's not right. There we go. I realized I could have used this texture again. Whoops. I play Star Rail. How about you? Keep messing up his poor texture. Oh no. I thought that should be the right one. Oh. Oh, you play Star Rail too. Nice. Who's your favorite character? I have a lot of favorite characters in Star Rail. I think my current favorite is Anaxa. In Star Rail. Who do you like? But my main favorites are Anaxa, Adventuring, and Yanting. Irene, she's so pretty. And my favorites are Anaxa, Adventuring, and Yanting. I think lately my most favorite is Anaxa. I use him for everything. But I'm really excited for Adventuring's SP form. Oh, Castrus? I like Castrus a lot too. I actually really liked her story. I'm a little behind on the REOL story, but I did do Castrus' story. There we go. I finally got his highlight to go away. Need to bring that back. Yeah, right now I only play Genshin and REOL. I might get back into Wuthering Waves temporarily, because the new character coming up looks really cool. Wander looks so funny without any highlights. Yeah, I don't know how to say her name. Amieth? She's in Wuthering Waves. He has highlights again. This is taking way longer than I thought. Now that I've come this far, I want to finish this before I log off. I am having fun. Thanks for keeping the chat active. I think I might have been suffering if I was just doing this on my own. Thank you for the company. Thank you. Yeah, I'll try to stream more in the server too. Honestly, usually when I'm working on this by myself, I'm like watching like streams or anime on the side to keep me sane while I work on these, but I'd rather talk to you all. No problem. And lately, I've been awake mostly during like Europe friendly times. Like I live in the US, but I work from home, so I like choose my own hours. And like I don't actually have any friends in the US. All my friends are either from UK or from Europe. Not UK, Europe or Asia. So I like thought about it and I'm like, there's no reason for me to be awake during the day in my own time zone. So I've been going to sleep at like 1 p.m. and waking up at like 9 p.m. and like hanging out with my Europe and Asia friends. I don't know why. I don't think I have any friends in America. I think I only know one American MMDer, and she doesn't even MMD anymore. I don't know if she's gonna get back to it, but I know she's taking a break. So like I don't really talk to her anymore. That much. What was I doing? Change this. Okay, luckily I think this highlight thing is easier the second time. Change that. Yeah, like I don't really go out into the real world. So all my friends are online, and my online friends are all not near me. like I don't even like I work from home, and I work for a company that's not even based in US. Like even my work, even for work, like I can choose my hours, but it's slightly more convenient to work non-US hours, which is kind of funny. Here we go. This. Room and PC is your safe space. Yeah, same. The only thing that really sucks about like sleeping during the day is like when I actually have to go do something during the day, like have a doctor's appointment or something, it's like really sucks to have to wake up in the middle of my sleep time. It works. Right now, this is we haven't even gotten to the really cool part. First do this before I forget. So it's pretty much like we did with Xiao. Before, he would close his eyes like this. But in addition to this, I'm also going to move those highlights. The wrong one, no. I'm gonna try this. Now we get moving highlights. I feel like they could be moved down a little more. Let me try moving them down a bit more. Also, I think I'll have to fix something, but for now, it looks good. Let me try moving these down. Let's see if I can get away with take these guys. I'm going to save before I do this. Nice, I should get rid of the clipping through the original eye. In fact, I can do this now. Kawaii. That took me a whole hour. Well, let's go ahead and do the same thing for his other morphs. It's kind of true. It makes this blink a little less intimidating. I was talking with one friend and asked them which Skara they liked the most. And they said they like the memory loss era Skara most. I think that's the first time I've heard that. Yeah, it was crazy how much it changed his personality. Where is this music from? The desert? It suddenly doesn't feel like Genshin. Is this still playing Genshin music? Oh, it is. I guess it must be in the desert somewhere. How much longer do you think I'm gonna go for today? Probably like 10 minutes. I really just want to finish this. I'm actually streaming for a little bit longer than I planned because I really wanted to get this done since I've been working on it for so long. Move them slightly more down. It's done today. I'm almost done. I mean, there's actually a few other things I need to do that I can do next time. I just want to get the 3 main morphs done today, I think. Leave it in your hands. What time is it for you? What time is it in Korea? Yeah, I had a lot of fun too. Okay, I think this is good. 4 a.m. Oh no. I'll hurry. I just want to do one more. It's so cute. This is the one that looks a little funny, but it's like Sumeru desert combat music is like making this work feel very exciting. I wanted to move further up, but it actually... Wait. I guess all I can do is move it over a little bit. Stairs funny. Having trouble with this one. Just try this. He does look like a cat. I might have to save this last one for next time. Because what I want to do is like I want to move the highlight up. Oh, wait, I know what I can do. Okay, I can do the right and the left separately. Oh, here we go. Okay, maybe not quite, but I wonder why this side's having so much trouble. Cat loving. There's a lot of videos already out for cat loving though, I think. I try not to make videos if there's already one out with the same character. Oh, I know, maybe I can... Trying all the ideas. Hopefully this doesn't mess up the other ones that I did. I'm gonna try this again. Cat loving is such a fun dance though. It's one of my favorite motions, I think. I'm gonna try... Oops. Maybe this doesn't work. Okay, I can do it separately. Okay, I know what I need to do now. Let's try this. Yeah, I finally got his highlights to move upwards. Oh, this song I recognize. The other one I didn't recognize at all. Okay, now I can check to see if it worked. Uh-oh, where did the blink go? Oh, it's in the wrong spot. I think Sumeru region was my favorite story for reasons. But I think if it weren't for the desert, it would be my favorite region. I have been neglecting the desert exploration. I don't think the desert needed to exist. The song is so good. I haven't even explored the desert. The highlights moving is gonna take a little bit of getting used to. But I think in the end it will be cool. What do you think? I can also move the highlights manually. I feel like it too. This is like what default blinking would look like. Be able to move this. That's better. I don't know if this was worth hour and a half of work, but when I make his eyes glow, I think it will be a lot better. Yeah, and I'm not used to it yet, but once I get used to it, I'm sure it'll look better. I just need to take a while to get used to it. Okay, let's put him in a motion that I've made expressions for. Trying to think of a motion where I like tried really hard on expressions lately. I didn't make this for Wander, so the hat's gonna clip, but let's try. In which reason would I choose to live? Probably Inazuma, just because I would be the most used to the like Japan type area. Inazuma like post story. Full of bugs. That's a good point. I don't like bugs. Alright, just for fun. The motion's not edited for Wander, but I remember trying hard on these expressions, so. See how the new highlight movement looks. I think it looks pretty good. He looks way more expressive than he used to be. Yeah, that looked great right there. The movement actually helps. Yeah, I said I was gonna be on for 10 minutes. I think it's been like 30 minutes. When we finish watching this, we're all gonna go to bed. Alright. I think the expressions look good. I was a little worried just looking at the blink motion, but like with full expressions, it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And yeah, I'll be adding glow morphs to those as well. And I think it'll look extra good when it's glowy. But that's it for today. Oh wow, it's almost 4 hours. Next time I'll be going right to editing the motion in the hat and expressions. And I might post something short just to show off the expressions that we just did. There was something I kind of wanted to do with Wander that was like very short. Like, you know how I've been doing the low-end animations? I was thinking about doing one of those with Wander. We'll see. Might be a nice short project to show off the new expressions. If I do that, I'll be posting that on Twitter. Maybe a screenshot on the community post. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone gets good night's sleep. Sorry to keep everyone up so late. I think the next stream will be... I might not make it on until Thursday. Maybe Wednesday. I'll see you guys. See you all next time. Thanks for watching. お疲れ様でした. Bye.